All right, guys, it's time to unwind the weekend reel thanks to Alamo Draft House with the best special person you might recognize. He was here a couple weeks back. Rudy with the unofficial movie critic, Rudy Apolina. Good morning. Welcome back.
Perfect
and now Rudy, Roma, Rudy.
Good
Nice
to meet you. I've heard a lot about you.
Oh, good. Awesome. Thanks for having me.
Well,
Appreciate
we're
it.
so excited because we thought, okay, we've got some movies coming up. We need to see what Rudy thinks. So this one is actually the continuation of Wreck-It Ralph. We all know Wreck-It Ralph, but instead of adventuring into the world of games, they're going into a world we all know a little too well, the internet. Here's a look at Ralph Breaks the Internet.
If I'm not a racer, what am I?
Oh, you're my best friend. All we gotta do is find the part to fix your game. Everything goes back to the way it was.
But where are we gonna find that?
The internet!
What? Ralph, isn't this great?
No, it is not!
Get my geek on.
Wow.
Get my geek on.
Get rid of belly fat using this one weird trick.
Sassy housewives want to meet you.
I love it here.
Who knew there's so many babies and cats in the world?
That is what the internet was made for.
It's full of weirdos. I want this to be my life. I don't think I could ever tell Ralph.
All right, Rudy, a lot of people, we were just talking, are attached to the first one. They have that connection. What do you think? Are they going to feel this one out a lot?
Well, I haven't seen it yet, and the reviews that I've seen, it's really heartfelt. It's a Disney movie, and we all are attached to the characters. So I'm hearing a lot of positive reviews on the story, and it gets really deep and a little dark from what I've read. The one con that I've read, and it's only a few, is that the setup design and the layout of the world is like the Emoji Movie. A lot of product placements, a lot of distractions here and there. But the story, the core, I'm hearing is solid.
Okay, solid.
Yeah.
All right.
Like the first one, I was telling them I was really emotional. It had a really deep message towards the end there, and so it definitely got you hooked. So I'm excited to see if this one gets us hooked too.
Me too.
For maybe a part 3 as well. So okay, you're gonna have to help me out with this one. Our executive producer Luis helped me out with this because I was like, wait, what's going on? But it's a really cool one that I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for, stemming from the famous Rocky series. So this movie is about Apollo Creed's son, which was one of the boxers that Ricky trained. So Ricky, what am I talking about? But this time it seems like the story is kind of coming back full circle. So here is a look at Creed 2.
Damn kid.
Victor Drago, son of Ivan Drago, who infamously killed Apollo Creed, appeared today to issue a challenge to Adonis Creed.
Don't do this.
I ain't got a choice.
That's the same thing your father said, and he died right here in my hands. That kid was raised in hate. It's dangerous. He broke things in me that ain't never been fixed. It ain't worth it.
It's not just us anymore, Dave.
I want to rewrite history.
If you want to fight this man, that's your business. But don't pretend this is about your father.
This here is all about my wife, my kids, the life that I live. Through the night, I was his, it was right.
All right, so this really makes you reminisce on the Rocky days. And what do you think? I mean, you saw it already.
Yes, I did. And full disclosure, I am a big Rocky fan. I hold this franchise, it's precious to me. And I'm always cautious when the new movies come out because I don't want them to ruin the legacy of Rocky.
Yeah.
And I was very cautious with this one, but walking in, as the story started moving along, I have to say, guys, I loved it.
Seriously,
I loved it. I loved it. You have to go see it this weekend, guys.
So for the Rocky fans, you can say that it does do it justice.
Absolute justice.
You'll be
It's so
proud.
well written. Believe it or not, when the final fight happens, you're actually conflicted on who to root for. You actually feel sympathy and empathy for Victor Drago. And Ivan Drago, you're like, wow, they've been through so much. So you're actually, for me, a microsecond, I was rooting for them.
What?
I believe it or not, yes, I know, but
Wow.
ultimately
Someone
I
that you
got out of
hated
that.
for so many years, now you actually sympathize with them.
Exactly, and it just shows how well written it was that you actually can sympathize with the antagonist of the film.
Yeah,
it was,
everyone has their
It was
reasons.
amazing. The one, I wouldn't say con, the one thing I would say that I wish they did more of was the score. Let me ask you, do you have a Rocky soundtrack
Oh my gosh.
on your workout mix?
Don't get us started with the Rocky soundtrack.
The final countdown.
It was a joke. We did this huge thing where we revisited it.
Eye of the Tiger, Hearts on Fire, yeah.
Going up the stairs and
That's the one thing it didn't have was a killer score.
That's a good
Yeah, it didn't have that one song I wanted to go home and download and put on my workout mix. The score's good, but it wasn't as powerful as Creed 1.
Use the other ones for the workout.
But it does have
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan, so we
Yeah,
are
oh,
good.
yeah.
And that Chris, we can always go back to the older ones.
Yeah.
So how can people find you?
You can go to YouTube, type in Rudy's Movie Reviews, and you can see me there, San Antonio's unofficial movie critic. Please subscribe, share with your friends, watch a couple videos, and tell me what you think. Leave comments. I always respond right away.
And watch him on Great Day.
Watch them on Great Day.